Say it again. You said oh, to give them meditation instead of detention?
Yeah, I saw a video that's on Charles page.
Nah, I didn't see the video. I would love to watch it, but I don't think that would be good. Because meditation is a good thing, right?
Yeah, and also doesn't it also like center your anger or something like that,
Yeah, but
and bring more peace in your mindset?
I wouldn't say it in place of. I think there's a place for there's a place for detention, right? So who would get detention or just no detention?
I have no idea.
What did
I
the
think
video say?
I didn't see the whole thing. I think it said replace. I have to see it again.
Wait, how long was the video?
I don't recall. I
I
saw it
hope
off.
it must be like 3 hours long.
I doubt it.
What if it was like 2 minutes long and you didn't watch the whole thing? No, but I don't think that would be good though on the surface, and I would love to watch it. Because that would be like saying there's no place for a prison or a jail. And I believe there's a place, I believe that there needs to be a place where certain people have to stay for a little bit. Even Monopoly has, you got to go to jail. It's not permanent.
Uh,
3 times, and you get 3 rolls, boom. All right, there you go, boom. Another one, boom. Then on the third one, you get out. I think there's a place for bad. There's a place for hell, right? There's a certain place you gotta like, yo, you do bad, we're gonna send you over here.
did you know that in law of attraction circles, some people don't believe in prison?
Who doesn't believe in prison?
Like Abraham Hicks, for example, doesn't believe in prison.
So where do you put the person? What do you do to a person? You go out on the street tomorrow, and somebody just goes up to you and punches you in the head 4 times. What happened? What should that person do?
Go to hell.
Okay, so that's worse than prison. If he's hell, I'd rather go to prison than go to hell, because people can go to prison and still make it to heaven.
I'm not. That's not Abraham Hicks' words, so those are mine. Anyway,
Yeah,
um,
whoever.
um, let's see. Yeah, Abraham Hicks basically believes that by putting people in prison, we're focusing like
Where do you put them? Where do you
I
put
have,
them? Okay,
I
I
have,
agree. Let's not put him in prison. Okay, Abraham Hicks. Okay, we don't put him there. What happens? You walk outside, somebody punches you in the face 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, and they leave. What happens to that person? They don't go to prison. I accept that, but where do they go?
I don't know.
See, that's what I think about detention. You got a kid going into a school, and he punches a little kid in the head 4 times. Pow, 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 pow. What? Oh, you go to meditation. No, I don't think that would work. I think that's bad.
I agree.
See, now you get a personal development educational system. You know what we'll do to that kid? You know what we'll do to that kid? He punches somebody, pow, 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 pow. You know what we'll have him do?
What's that?
We'll sit him in a room together and we would talk to him. We'll have a doctor on staff, a mental psychologist on staff. Instead of a nurse, we get rid of the nurses. When somebody gets hurt, we call 911, right? Or we use telemedicine. You see what I'm saying? And the kid goes to this room and he contacts telemedicine, right? But in regards to him doing that act, no, we're calling in we're going to have a mental psychologist on hand, and they're going to talk that thing out. Both of the students are going to talk to each other, and at the end of it, they're going to hug each other out. I believe if you condition kids early, they will not have those same issues in the long run.
Makes sense.
That's what we got to do. It's got to be a personal development school. I think that was great.
Yeah.
That's just as important as a network marketing school.
Yeah. Do they actually do that? Do they have a thing where they actually do that?
Do what?
Like if a person does something violent, they have like a psychiatrist come talk to like between the two of the people involved. Is that
Um, no, not that I know of. No.
oh,
Yeah, I believe that's how most things get hashed out. And I can't think of another problem. Let's say, if a kid goes into a school, right, and he, if a kid, put it like this, if a kid causes trouble in a classroom, he doesn't need meditation, right? He needs to have a conversation with that teacher and they can get some understanding, right? If you disruptive in the classroom, that's what we need. You need to, like, let's talk to that person, right? Wouldn't that be crazy if you could talk to the person you're rude to? But what typically happens at school, the kid disrupts the classroom and he gets sent to the principal's office. And him and that teacher who he had a problem with never get to discuss that issue. Never get to discuss it. At most, the teacher may say, well, you keep doing that again, I'm going to take you down to the office. But they never talked about it. And if they do talk about it again, there's another time they may talk about it, and that's at parent-teacher. Or if the parent gets called in, and now it's 3 of them talking. But a child is smart enough to have a serious conversation with a teacher to get some type of sense of progress. Gym would probably be like, you know what gym would be? Gym would teach people, we would teach our students why we exercise, why we play games. We would also teach them the importance of sportsmanship, right? When's the last time you took a class on sportsmanship? Right? And then we complain about students being sore losers, kids being sore losers, right? That's because we never taught them about sportsmanship.
makes sense.
Come on now. Don't get me started. You give me the funds right now. We can open up the personal development school right now. The guest that's coming in to speak, the greatest writer of all times, Jabril Holloway, is coming into the school today. Everybody, are you excited for the assembly today? Are you excited? Imagine every time you come in to school, you look good. You get you get some type of recognition, like a free lunch. What if you were sharp from head to toe, and every day you come in sharp, like there was a grading point system for how you dress, and if you get like an 80 and above on appearance, you get a free lunch. That would get the parents involved too. The parents would want them to have that free lunch, and they'll be like, oh, how are you looking at the house today? Yeah, and they'll be making sure, giving that extra look before their kids leave the house. These students, we're going to need to get them early. I would say between 7 years old, yeah, like kindergarten, all the way up.
Makes sense.
Got to get them early. I mean, they should be dancing, saying their alphabet. That's what we want them to be doing. You know what I mean? Yeah, just add some A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q. You know what I'm saying? It's got to be something better than just A, B, C. That's boring.
Hey, Mom! I'm on TV!